Hey, today we're gonna weld on my used fuel tank for my motorcycle. So should be fun. Stay tuned. So some of you may know I have a fuel sight tube, and when I did this about 6 months ago, I couldn't find anybody that would weld on a used tank. So what I did is I used JB Weld. I drilled my holes, I used JB Weld around the threads, and then built up a good amount of JB Weld around the fitting. It's held so far, except for this fitting here finally started leaking. It was just a little bit of seepage, and I finally found someone that would weld on it. So last night I pulled it off, purged it, rinsed it out with water, let it air dry out, and so I'm gonna take it over to Buddy's house, and we're getting ready to braze the copper fittings to the steel tank. So it should be fun. Well, I apologize, but my battery died last night, and so I had no way to record the actual process that we did. However, let me see if I can't show you kind of what we did. Again, here, what I had done was had the fittings done with JB Weld. And I know a lot of people ask, why would you use JB Weld, blah, 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 because I'm a rebel, okay? And it worked for a while, the way I had done it. And unfortunately, what happened was this fitting started leaking through the JB Weld. So like I said, I found someone that would weld on a used tank. So we had to brazen it because the fittings are brass, and of course the tank is steel. So we brazed it up, and with copper brazing, or brass brazing, I'm sorry. And so now I'm getting ready to reintroduce fuel to it and test for leaks. And I know someone's gonna say, well, why didn't you test it before you finished or reinstalled it? Well, again, because I'm a rebel. All right, we did have to went ahead. I lost my Marge Simpson's pinup girl, so we had to take that off. It got burnt up, and so we took it off, and I went ahead and sanded down this whole side to restart the patina process. And I went ahead and did the other side too. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to get new stickers and new pinup girls. Might go with something different. I don't know. Might stay with the Marge Simpson pinup. They are on file. So let's reintroduce fuel and see what we come up with. All right, well, I introduced enough fuel to fill the bottom fitting, and as you can see right here, maybe, do have a little bit of seepage. It doesn't look major, it's not pooling up, really no worse than what the JB Weld allowed. But that's all I can see right there. I don't see anywhere else that it's leaking from. Looks like just that one spot. Get up under here. I can actually see better with the camera. I can't with my eyes. I don't have my reading glasses on. But I'm looking around the seams where the fitting actually matches to the tank. But all I'm seeing is right there at the edge. So let's see what we can't do. So what I did is I went ahead and used a little bit of JB Weld just right here where it was leaking from. I put it on real thin and spread it out since the leak wasn't that bad. And then get some sandpaper and sand it down after it cures and hardens. And so I'll give it a couple hours, go watch a TV show, and then let it harden up, and then I'll reintroduce fuel to it. and see if that don't stop the leak. If it does, then so be it. That'll get me through the week until I can get back over to my buddy's house and patch it with more copper brazing. So here in a little bit we'll reintroduce fuel and see if we got the leak stopped. Alright, well, it has been a couple of days, almost a full week, since I've had the fittings re-welded or re-brazed, and then it's been a few days since I used some JB Weld to fix what was still leaking. And as you can see, the JB Weld looks a little wet. It's not as gray as it should be, and it appears that I still have a little bit of a leak. So I will have to, it seems like it's only just enough to get the surface wet, but in high speeds, up to speed on the highway and stuff like that, it kind of dries it out. So I'm not too worried about it. It'll hold for now until I can get back over to my buddy's house and get it taken care of. So, not much of a video, but I needed to get something out there and get it on Facebook, or on YouTube rather. So, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.